everyone, good afternoon. I was gonna say good morning, but it's good afternoon. So it's currently 4:56. It's about to be 5, and I have been lazy all day. Like, I feel like I'm in the lazy vibes today. Like, it's really hitting me, okay? So I literally decided to get up, wash up, take a shower, and then come back and get ready, and I still haven't even gotten ready. At least I even got up to like shower and wash up and then make my bed. So I made me a ramen. I'm about to eat. I haven't ate anything. I've just eaten, like, I just ate some chips earlier, and then I also ate like a chocolate chip bar, and now I have some ramen, and I have my cherry lime bloom that I'm about to drink with obviously my water. And you might be thinking, Brenda, why are you drinking a bloom this late? Honey, I don't even know. I plan to finish my book hopefully tonight. So hopefully that happens. Who the heck knows? But we do have like a Christmas photo shoot, like me and my siblings, that we do every year since we were young. And today's the day that we're going to be doing that. So I need to get ready. I obviously haven't gotten ready yet, but I don't think it will take me that long. I don't know what I want to do with makeup wise. I think I have an idea, and then I want to crimp my hair, so let's see how that goes. And I already have my outfit. This is my shirt of this year, my Home Alone from Five Below. So yeah, but anyways, I'm gonna eat, and then hopefully I'll get ready at some point. And yeah, I'm just watching real shorts, and it's low-key distracting me from getting ready, because I watch one and then I get a recommendation for another one, and then it's a whole cycle, honey. But I'm gonna see you hopefully when I'm ready, or not when I'm ready, when I'm getting ready. Because I think that's what I'm gonna do like a get ready with me. So stay tuned for that. So hopefully that will be in the next clip. So yeah. Hey everyone, so it's been a couple of hours later. We ended up watching a Christmas movie, and we actually decided we're not going to be, because we've been having such a lazy day that my sister wasn't even ready. What if we just take the pictures on Christmas Eve? So now I have to just make sure I look good on Christmas Eve to take these pictures, because I was already mentally prepared to take these pictures today, like tonight. So I just didn't want to let this video go to waste, so I'm still gonna be getting ready. And yeah, it's just very later vibes, but I am gonna be getting ready right now just to film, honestly. Like, I just want to pre-film. I think I'm gonna pre-film a video. Well, I have to upload a video right now for ASMR, so I have to film something, and then also later on. And yeah, I might even go live on TikTok for my ASMR channel, so we'll see what happens, because I say that and I probably won't, but I might just end up filming something. So either way, we're gonna get ready so we could feel a little good about ourselves, because I'm not even gonna lie, I feel a little bad because I didn't get ready at all today. Like, I have just been bed rotting and stuff. So you know what, we're gonna just make ourselves feel a little bit more better. So I'm gonna use dry shampoo to kind of, because I feel like my hair, okay, there we go, because I kind of feel like my hair's kind of giving crazy. I mean, obviously she's giving a little more crazier right now. I need to brush my hair out, but we're gonna let this sit for a little bit, and then I'm gonna brush my hair out and use the same thing. I'm gonna use the heat protectant from Not Your Mother's. I really love this brand because, I don't know, it's not sponsored or anything obviously, but it's just such a good heat protectant. And also the dry shampoo, because I used to use a different dry shampoo, and this one has been my favorite. And then I'm going to be crimping my hair with my crimper. Okay, it's currently 8:02. I'm kind of in a rush because I obviously need to upload this video today. I did not plan to not take pictures today, because obviously I was already mentally like prepared to take pictures. But anyways, we're still going to be useful and take the time to film, obviously. But anyways, here is one side. She's already crimped. I'm gonna do the next side, and I guess I'll show you guys a little tutorial. I haven't crimped my hair in a minute because this crimper makes my hair smell burnt, and I don't like it. So, but I think that's all not heat protectants, all the curlers. So first I use my heat protectant. Obviously I use the Not Your Mother's Plump for Joy Hair Lifter heat protectant, the same as like the dry shampoo. So then I just put some like all over my hair, because I just know she's gonna get damaged either way. I'm just gonna like, I guess like brush it with my hands, obviously, because my hairbrush is back there and I already brushed my hair either way. And then I'm gonna put this back so it doesn't kind of get in the way. And then I just take like, I start from the back of my hair and work my way to like the front of my hair. So then I grab like, it doesn't matter if it's a small or like a big piece of hair. So then I just crimp it and then I count to 5 and then I open it and then I close it again. And then I open it again and then I close it again. And then I move on to the next side and kind of just open just to give it the dimension. I don't know what, like, what's a specific word for it, but kind of to give it space and let it like air out, because obviously it's, when I open it, you guys could see it's like, obviously like, what I'm trying to say is like the crimper needs to breathe, you know what I mean? So that's how I crimp my hair. I kind of want to get one that's a little bit more smaller, but yeah, if you guys know of any better crimpers, like I don't know if all crimpers do this, like I feel like it doesn't do this, but I kind of want to get a small one just so it could be a little bit easier, because I mean it's easier with this one, but this one I had gotten it from Marshall's because I got one last year for last Christmas, and then it broke. And then I had to get this one from Marshall's, and now I feel like it's just, I mean, it works really well, but at the same time it's like not the best, if that makes sense. Like it's pretty good, but I just feel like it just, obviously all the like air coming out of it, I don't think that's normal, you know what I mean? But yeah, recommend me any good crimpers you guys may like. And I'm gonna time lapse this because if not, I'm gonna continue talking and I need to still do my makeup, which is gonna probably take longer. So yeah.
Tell me if you really care, 'cause I can give it all away if it won't be.
Okay everyone, I just finished my hair. I actually like the way my hair looks when I crimp it. I feel like put together. But I was gonna do my makeup, but dinner just got here. We got Taco Bell, so I'm gonna go eat dinner and then I'll come back and we could do my makeup. So yeah, I did my skin prep, and I know, okay, so coming from all the acne that I have right now, we're just look at the before and then you'll see the after when I finish my makeup. Like it makes such a difference, and I think it's quite good because I don't know, I just think it's good because obviously I don't want to be showing all of this because I'm already scaring you basically. But anyways, I use this Bare Minerals Prime Time Daily Protecting Primer, but it also has SPF, and I honestly have just been starting to use this for like, this is like my 3rd time using it, and I kind of like it so far. Like I don't know if I'm like so far ahead, but I do really like it as of now, and I use it as a sunscreen and a primer, but I also like to use a primer as well just in case, because as I feel like this is the main part of like a sunscreen, but it is like a primer as well. It's like a 2-in-1 type of thing. So yeah, I also like that this doesn't leave very much of like a white cast, because some sunscreens leave like a white cast obviously, and I don't like when it does that. So yeah, anyways, let's just blend this in real quick. Sorry if I go cross-eyed, I'm like looking at the mirror and I feel like sometimes I tend to go cross-eyed. So now that we've blended that in, I'm gonna push my headband a little further. There we go. So now that we've blended this sunscreen in, we are going to do my eyebrows, because that's the first important thing. Now let me tell you, I don't know how to do my eyebrows, so I don't really do too much to it. I just brush them out. So I'm gonna grab my spoolie and obviously just brush my eyebrows with, this is gonna sound ridiculous, but I do use the Got2b glue, and I honestly seen someone do this and I started doing it as well because it does really work, especially because I don't know how to like draw on my eyebrows, and I feel like it's not necessary because I feel like I have pretty thick dark eyebrows. So we're gonna brush them, and this lasts like an all-day type of thing. I used to use the elf brow lift and it just doesn't really like do it for me anymore. Like I just feel like it doesn't last all day, so I use this one, and this one obviously lasts like all day. So yeah, but that's all I do for my eyebrows. I just brush it and then like slick it back, I guess, and then obviously you kind of clean off the area like under the eyebrow and like the like residue of the eyelash glue, of the glue. Does that make sense? So it doesn't like make it look cakey or anything with the concealer foundation that you put over it. So yeah, anyways, now I'm gonna do this eyebrow as well. And I have been doing this for about like almost 2 months, so I really love this technique. And I've recently started like watching this girl's tutorial, like her eyebrow tutorial, and I love the way her eyebrows are. They're a little too dark for me because I could just not do that to my eyebrows because I feel like I'll look dumb, but on her it looks so good. And I have been trying to use her like eyebrow technique, but I haven't really tried it out. So maybe one day I'll try it out and see if it works, because I feel like my eyebrows do need some help because I don't know how to obviously do my eyebrows. Okay, enough of talking. Let's go ahead and use the primer. I do switch off between my makeup products, by the way, but this is just what I use for like right now. I use the MCO Beauty Grip Primer, and I kind of really love this actually. Hold on, I feel like I need to sneeze. I feel like I really do. Ooh, bless me. But anyways, oh, that sneeze was a bit too, it was a bit too harsh. But we just do, I'm not even gonna say I do a little bit because obviously this is a lot, but I just blend that in. And then we're gonna do foundation and kind of carve out my eyebrows first. That's the first thing I do, is carve out my eyebrows. Okay, maybe I did a little too much primer this time. Okay, we just use both hands. Hello, like, okay, are we good? Okay, anyways, I'm sorry, sometimes I'll start blending for like a long time. Next, we're gonna do foundation, and obviously I'm gonna carve out my eyebrows. And for the rest of my face, I use the Prolux foundation in the shade Natural. And then to conceal the under of my eyebrow, I use the same one in the shade Ivory, so just in a lighter shade. I usually do use my Maybelline foundation, but I don't feel like using it right now. And then I'm also, well, I'm gonna do the foundation part, and then I'm gonna contour with the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Chestnut, and then I'll come back and we'll do the rest. Or actually, I'm gonna do blush. And for blush, I use liquid blush. I use the Dusty this blush from Dollar Tree in the shade Dusty Pink. So I'm gonna do that first, and then I'll come back and show you guys the way I look. So yeah.
Santa, tell me if you're really there. Don't make me fall in love again if you won't be here.
Okay everyone, it's concealer time. I know I look a little bit crazy right now, and I feel like I'm low-key running low on my concealer, but I use the Beauty Creations concealer. Wait, before I do this, I do like to set my face with a setting spray real quick, and I use the same one, the MCO Beauty setting spray. Obviously I'm almost done, but I also do use another one. I use this one, and I'm also almost done with this one. This one's the one from Five Below. And then I also do use those two setting sprays are more for a dewy look, and I low-key don't love a dewy look. I love like a matte look. And I do use the L'Oreal infallible, whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. So I do use this one, but I'm low-key running low on this one too. I low-key asked for a setting spray for Christmas, so hopefully my brother got it for me because I asked my brother specifically. But yeah, anyways, because I'm running low on setting spray. But anyways, so I do like to mix them up sometimes. So first I'm gonna spray this one real quick before I like do concealer and add my like powdered products. And I also did already add powder on my eyelid because I think I'm gonna do eyeshadow right now. So yeah, but let me just spray this real quick. And then we just let it dry. I usually use my fan, but we're just gonna fan ourselves like this. But, or maybe I could get a palette. I'll just go like this real quick. But yeah, so now that I've used this, I'm gonna put it away because when I set my face again in the end, I'm gonna use this one. So we're just gonna wait for this to dry. I think you could tell my foundation is not really like foundationing, I guess, right here. Which I usually don't like to blend foundation all the way to my neck because I feel like when I finish my makeup, all my like makeup kind of blends in with my skin tone. But I know that this foundation that I'm using is currently like pale for me. It looks orange, but it feels pale, you know what I mean? But when I add like all my products like blush and contour and all that, I feel like it kind of blends in. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. But anyways, let's go ahead and do concealer. I use the Beauty Creations in the shade C12. So I'm just going to do a little bit of this everywhere. And we're just going to do a little bit of concealer. I think I very much am running out of this concealer. She's holding on for the dear life, so I might need to buy a new one.
Santa, tell me if you're really there. Don't make me fall in love again if you won't be here.
Okay, everyone, I don't think I realized that it's already like late. But anyways, for bronzer, I use the Juvia's Place in the shade medium, and I just mix both of them. So yeah. So I mix both of them, and then I just bronze. And then I also use it, I don't know, for contour, like to bronze my nose or contour my nose. I use this bronzer in the Milani palette. And then I also use for blush, as we could see it, I finished it. And then there's this blush as well, but it's very glittery vibes, and sometimes I don't like a glitter blush. So for blush recently, like, let's not judge me, but for blush I've been using this light pink shade, and it works, okay? Because look at it, it's such a pretty like pigmented blush. So yeah, so I've been using this for blush for a minute now, and I really like it. Like, it looks really good. And then that's about it. And I obviously, for powder, I use the Wet n Wild in the shade Translucent. And then sometimes if I want to add more bronzer, because I feel like my bronzer is not as strong, I'll just add some underneath the blush to make it look like put together, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm gonna do, just add a little bit, so then it puts it together. Does that make sense? So then we're just adding a little bit. We are going to dust off the powder, any powder that I have, which is basically all over my face. Yeah, anyways, we're gonna set my face again real quick, and this time I am gonna use my fan. Okay, everyone, now I'm gonna use highlight, and for highlight sometimes I use the Milani this highlight, and then sometimes I use the Benefit highlight in the shade Cookie. And I've just been so obsessed with this. Usually I would not like splurge on a high-end makeup because sometimes high-end makeup is not all good, but this one definitely worth the money because ever since I bought it, like, I've just been using this one and I just love it. Like, it's such a pretty highlight. And then I just put some in my inner corner as well. I probably should have done eyeshadow first, but I think I'm not doing eyeshadow today. I'm like not in the mood to do eyeshadow, so I think I might just do a glittery shade and call it a day. And yeah, so I do put some highlight in my inner corner. I feel like I'm not myself if I don't put highlight in the inner corner. And then I just grab a brush, like this type of brush, and then it's usually this one or like the fan brush to do highlight, but I've recently been using this one because I find it a lot better. So I just get a brush and I kind of just highlight. For me, there's like not enough, like, as we could tell, I have like blush blindness. I just put too much blush and highlight. Like, I just can't have enough, you know? Probably went cross-eyed right there. Just a little bit of highlight, a lot of it maybe. And it's very, 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 very pretty. Okay, with that being said, I'm just gonna do a glittery like eyeshadow and call it a day because I'm basically done. I don't know what to do for my lip combo. I'm kind of feeling, I don't even know what I'm feeling. Should I do like a, I think my other lip combo is in my purse, so I guess we could just do a natural one. Yeah, I'm gonna use this lip liner. It's the Ioni one in the shade Warm Nude, and I need to sharpen it, so we're gonna sharpen it real quick. So we're just gonna, oh no. Okay, I'm sorry guys. I hate when I overline my lips. Like, I feel like it's all the way up here, and I don't like when I do that because I just feel so out of place. I need like a Q-tip. Okay, it doesn't really matter. So we do that, and then I'm just gonna grab my Fenty Beauty like lip balm, I guess, and it's in the shade Cookies and Cocoa, and it's like a lipstick and lip gloss in the same side. I don't know what I'm saying. As you can see, it blends in very nicely. very nicely. And that's the look for today. Oh no, I need to do my lashes. Hello. I also need to do eyeshadow. For this eyeshadow, I'm going to use my Casper collection. And I'm just going to use a glittery shade. Let's use this one right here. It's in the shade I Got Ghosted. So it's this one. And we're just going to use my finger and just kind of add glitter everywhere. I almost even want to grab the blue shade as well. We're going to grab this blue shade and it's in the shade Boo. So we're also going to grab this one and just add glitter everywhere. And with glitter, don't be scared. Like, you can never go wrong with too much glitter, you know? So I kind of just mix both of them and call it a day. Okay, now I'm going to do this side. Just add glitter. And then grab the blue one and just add glitter again. I feel like the blue one really like adds color to it because the pink one, the first shade, it's too light. Like, it's just too light, you know? This kind of gives like a galaxy type of look, if that makes sense. I don't even know what I'm saying. But that is gonna be the look. I feel like I need to add a little more blue over here. Because like I said, you can never add too much glitter, am I right? Okay, with that being said, now we could do mascara. And for mascara, I'm gonna use, sorry, I'm trying to clean my hands so I don't get too much glitter anywhere else. Mascara, I'm gonna use the Ulta Beauty mascara. And then I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. I'm gonna do mascara off camera, and then I will be back because I can't find my eyelash curler. Okay, everyone. With this being said, I'm already ready, as we could tell. Unfortunately, I think I might just have to recreate this makeup on Christmas Eve so I can actually look like this on Christmas Eve. So in about like 5-ish days, 4-ish days. But yeah, anyways, here's the makeup, a closer look. I feel like I kind of look orange or yellow, but I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the lighting, me blaming it on the lighting. But yeah, anyways, I feel like I don't look that bad. I kind of feel like I do look a little yellowish, but it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, anyways, guys, I'm gonna upload this video right now. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this Get Ready With Me. I am gonna be filming right now for probably some TikToks and some ASMR videos. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everyone.